No matter how many times you go for a PCR test, you still feel as if that just doesn't feel real. I know the restrictions have all ended here in the UK, but it still doesn't feel real. You walk in there, it's like sci-fi film. It's like the end of the world. Feel like The Walking Dead. People are getting tested. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a minute. Sorry for the lighting issue. I'm in my wife's car, Laura's car. She drives a big fancy Audi Q3. My wife and I, she's far worse than I. Laura's really bad, and I'm got a pain sort of in the centre of my chest, sort of the breastbone type area when I breathe in. She says I have a cough. I'm a bit breathless, as you probably can hear. But yeah, I went to work this morning. She went for a PCR test, and we're waiting on the results. So and then I went to work, and they sent me home straight away. They said, no, you need to go home as well. And I rang Occupational Health, and they said the exact same. Go get a PCR test, stay at home. I'm hoping it's not COVID. All this time, over 2 years, and COVID decides to maybe start a war with me. I don't think so. If it's COVID, I will beat it. I know I will. I've had my vaccines, and I am ready for a fight. If it is, if it's not, well and good. I'm hoping it's not. PCRs, it's maybe my fourth now. All have been negative, and obviously we've been sent home with rapid flows, or lateral flows as they used to be called. They're now rapid antigen tests. It's still free currently in Northern Ireland, although in April the UK government is quashing that, so you want to be charged for a PCR. But I don't know what Northern Ireland's going to do. Probably Northern Ireland will follow suit at some stage. So, heading back home again to a very sick wife. I'm not too bad. That's why I don't think I have COVID. I'm really worried that she has COVID. So it's a Sunday, and we were out for a meal last night, by the way. It's not food poisoning. How would food poisoning cause a pain in your breastbone? I don't know. She is my wife is shivering, hot. She's stuffed up, she's sneezing, she's coughing. So we're going to miss church today as well, because obviously we're not allowed to go to church if we have the slightest of symptoms, which is wise. So anyway, yeah, that's all I want to say for now. Just a wee quick video. I will let you know tomorrow when I get my result. If I get my result back tomorrow, I will let you know if it was positive and if Laura was positive. I'm going to keep positive, not a positive result, but I'm going to keep positive that it's not COVID. Used to be the only C word that was an illness was the dreaded cancer. Now COVID has taken over that dreaded C word. That's me home now. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. God bless and have a nice day. Take care. Hi folks. Yeah, Laura got her PCR result and she's negative, thank God. Me on the other hand, I'm positive. Yeah, I have COVID. I feel okay. Physically fine. I'm a bit of a pain in between. As I said, I think I did say that. a pain in the middle of my chest and my pain between my shoulder blades. Smallest of coughs, but I cough anyway because I'm asthmatic. Feeling a bit bushed from time to time. Feel tired, I'm easily tired. Bit of a sinusy headache, but I'm completely alright now. Other than that, but I don't know how the rest of the days are going to be. But I've taken the decision. I'm going to document my COVID journey. So, I have COVID. Hi, my name's Joe and I have COVID. No laughing matter. Laura's away for a second PCR because she is dying. She literally is. She's no taste and smell. She's a bad cough. She's a runny nose. She's a pounding headache. I think she passed out last night at one stage in bed. She was sort of fell over and I had her shaker to waken her up. You may hear that noise. That's the dog. We're babysitting my mother-in-law's dog. She's had COVID, so she's going to be attending this, but she's going to wear a mask, obviously. Anyway, this is day one. If anything interesting happens throughout the day, I'll let you know. And if not, I'll see you in day two. All the best. Still on day one. Have had all my phone calls and I'm feeling rather tired. Slept for a while from probably 10 AM to about 2 PM and I'm now tired again. But other than that, I'm starting to feel a wee bit stuffy in the nose. But hey, I've got a little isolation buddy as well. When you see this, he has not left my side. He is my little companion. He is so good. So it's now nearly 5 PM and I'm going to take another little nap before dinner. Yeah. Lovely. Love it. Sorry for the crazy hair. I just woke up after a 2-hour sleep. So I should be good for another few hours. Yeah, other than the sleepiness, I feel like a head cold. But that's about it. So if nothing else happens, this is the end of day one. And the next time you'll see me is day two. Good morning. You probably hear it in my voice. I'm really stuffed up. I feel rot. My body is burning up, but I don't have a temperature. I woke up about 6:30. This is now 8:30. And I was shivering. I was really cold, but that's because Laura had pulled the duvet over to her side. I just feel so miserable. But I'm going to try and wash and change today and maybe shave. And maybe that'll make me feel a wee bit better. But day two started off crap. If I had day one for the next 5 days, I would have been very happy. But it's all in my head, not the fact that I've COVID, but the fact that that's where it's all feeling. And then my body's all roasted to the touch. I'm just burning. But I haven't got a temperature because I've been testing for that. I'm not breathless at all, really. If I do wee things, I maybe get breathless, but it's not bad. But I've been told not to lie in bed a lot, but I am so tired at times. I just get so tired. I'll probably be tired the next couple of hours again. I have to go and lie down and sleep for a long time. But anyway. Well, that was... pain in my side as well. But anyway, I'll talk to you later on. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm a bit delirious. But I'll talk to you later on, and if anything happens during day two, I'll definitely, I'll check in. Alright? Hi all. Still on day two. Not feeling too bad at the minute. You can hear Mrs. Watson there groaning in the background. She really is in bad shape. And she is, everything for her is negative. For me, it's just my lateral flows are still negative, but my PCR was positive. So this morning I felt a bit head coldy. I'm still a wee bit head coldy, but not as bad as I was earlier. My temperature's normal. My SpO2 levels are in the normal. But Laura is really, really dying, and she's not got COVID apparently. But we shall see. So as day 2 continues, I'll probably check in before bedtime. If nothing else happens, I'll probably see you on day 3. Hello, still day 2. Had a wee wash and a shave and brushed my teeth and got changed. So, what can I say? A wee body there. I just feel as if I've a bad head cold at the minute. Tired. I have to sleep. I just feel I need to sleep, but I don't want it to get into my chest. So yeah, fun times. So it's nearly the end of day 2. I'm not feeling too bad right now. As you can hear, Laura's still coughing, but Laura's, you're not as bad as you were, are you?
I don't know, I don't think so.
This is Laura's birthday, by the way, and she had to spend it indoors. But we need to see what she got.
I had a few, no, just a wee bunch of flowers.
What?
Just a wee bunch of, do my hair.
You're sick, Laura.
I'm fine.
So she just had a few wee bunch of flowers. Where do you see this? A few bunch of flowers. I think I've died, and if they're sending new flowers.
Well, it's very kind of everybody.
So yeah, happy birthday, Laura. She's doing her hair, don't know why she's not going out anywhere, but feeling a lot better than I was this morning. So bring on day 3. Hopefully day 3 is not too bad. Didn't sleep as much today. My morning nap was, as I say, I slept in the morning, I think, but I didn't sleep too much this afternoon. So I was in bed for a wee while, but didn't sleep. But I've been told that sleep's good. So anyway, if nothing else happens, see you in day 3. What do you have to say, Laura, to see you in day 3?
I'm back sore.
She's worse than me, but we're alright. Well, day 3, how you doing? This morning, I woke up, I've not felt too bad actually. I'm feeling better than I was yesterday. Yesterday was probably, for me at the minute, was the worst day. Day 2 I felt all congested and horrible and yucky, and today I sound a wee bit congested, but I don't feel bad. I feel okay. I was miserable yesterday. I'm just feeling blech. Well, I'm not feeling bad, if you know what I mean. Laura's still feeling bad. I know she's still negative, and it's crazy how this thing is positive to me. I'm not getting very bad symptoms, whereas Laura has been negative on. She's wee faint lines in her lateral flows, but two negative PCRs. It's crazy. But I'm not too bad. And if we get through the next couple of days like this, I'll be very, very happy. My biggest fear in all this is because I'm that thin of myself, that I could end up in hospital on life support. That is my biggest fear. That was my biggest fear. If I ever have COVID, it'd probably kill me. But I'm now day 3, and I just feel as if I got what is a cold. But anyway, I'm gonna go get my medication now. I'm gonna take my daily meds. Because I'm on lifelong steroids, I'm doubling them up, because I was told from a young age, if I ever feel ill or I have a virus, which this is coronavirus, then to double up my steroids. No problems with the chest. That pain that I had at the beginning in the centre of my breastbone and in between my shoulder blades was gone. It's not there now. It's just all head. It's just all, as you can hear, it's just all there. But wee bit of a strep throat this morning. No, I've no sore throat. It's just sound croaky. Anyway, if something happens throughout the day, I'll check in. This video is going to be very, very long. But so hope you're ready for strap yourself in, because it could be 5 to 10 days of, what about you? I'm feeling okay. God willing. See you later. You've aged drastically. I'm sitting in front of the window, so that white thing's actually my projector screen. Anyway, grey hair. Still on day 3. Laura's away to get her 3rd PCR because she keeps coming up negative, but she is got every symptom of COVID you could ever think of, and she's vomiting and diarrhea as well. So I'm really, really worried about her. I'm just a bit out of breath because I was doing something there, but I'm okay now. I'm not out of breath genuinely. Just I do something to get out of breath, then I'm fine. But feel a lot better, as I said today. Strange things happened today. After that last clip, I thought I would do lateral flow, because all up until yesterday, all up to today, all lateral flows that I took were negative. And just my PCR was positive. But I did a lateral flow today because I know I'd have to take some on Friday, because it'd be day 5. So I took one today, positive. That's a firm positive. You couldn't get more firmer than that. So that's, don't know whether that's a omen for what's to come, if I'm gonna get worse or not. But yeah. No furry friend, you're not allowed that. So yeah, Grayson, thank you. Grayson's not getting any attention. So yeah, so that's a positive lateral flow after 3 days of no lateral flow positives. Still day 3, sorry. I'm feeling a wee bit. My brain sort of takes a long time to comprehend what's happening. Sort of, find it hard to find words at times. I do cough from time to time. Laura's down the stairs with her mum on the phone. She's feeling a wee bit better. She's had her PCR, so we're just waiting on that. As I said, I was up about I woke up at 8:30 this morning. It'd be 9, and it's now 5:30, and it's the first time it's the first time today that I've felt tired. Need a nap. So I'm gonna go down for a nap now, and get up around 6:30 and get up and finish my day up. Did a few things around the house. Lit a fire. We have a log burner stove, so lit that stove and tidied up the kitchen. I didn't feel too bad, That last clip was a bit breathless. I was doing something that made me feel breathless, but it was just carrying a big box from one room to the other, but doing the kitchen wasn't too bad. I wasn't breathless very much. So I'm kind of happy that this is the first time I felt tired all day. So hopefully I'm on the turn. So hopefully Laura's on the turn too. So we'll check in. If I don't check in later on today, I'll see you on day 4. Well, hi folks, how you doing? It's coming to the end of day 3 now. Just feel a bit fluey, but not even fluey. It's the wrong word. Oh, sorry, no light. Just feel a bit. I sound more than I feel anything. But tomorrow's a new day, and tomorrow's day 4. I just want to get it over with. With a cold, you're maybe okay after 2 or 3 days. COVID, you have to wait 5, 10 days. Yeah. I'm about to lose my mind. Anyway. If nothing else happens, I'll see you in day 4. Bye. Welcome to day 4. Another day I sound worse than I actually feel. Very congested today. I'm going to try and steam myself this morning. I've noticed that I'm annoying Laura at night when I get congested. I sort of breathe like that. Nothing to do with COVID. That's the way I breathe when I'm congested. So when I'm sleeping. So that's got nothing to do with COVID. Still feeling not too bad in day 4, thank the Lord. So yeah, God's good and He's keeping me well, keeping me better than I imagined. Anyway, I will check in a little bit later. Hopefully I'll be a bit more decongested. I have my head over a bowl of boiling water and a towel over me to steam myself, try and decongest myself. So that's what you see me doing now. So that helped. That really helped a lot. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice or not, but that really did help me a lot. I don't feel as bunged up or nasally dry anymore. That was one of the things last night going to bed. I felt my nasal cavities were so dry. But I mean, if this is what COVID for me is going to be like, just a bad cold, or not even a bad cold, a mediocre cold, then I'm going to sail through this, and I have faith that I will. I have faith that I will, because, you know, I'm going to be alright. I've gained about 1,000 grey hairs, but I don't care. Every grey hair is a silver lining, pardon the pun. But yeah, so all's good. Welcome to day 5. First of all, today is the day where I start to test lateral flow myself, a rapid flow. And I did one this morning because I need to have 2 consecutives to come out of isolation. And today was positive. Also, I've just learned that my friend Michael has tested positive for COVID. I wish him all the best. I hope he comes through it. Yeah. I developed some new symptoms last night at 2 a.m. It was technically day 5, but it was in the middle of the night and I couldn't document because Laura was asleep. And I still have them today. It's hard to explain. It's like this nasal cavity, but it's all up here as well. I don't know where I don't know if your sinuses all come up here. I know they go along here, but I don't know if they're up here or not. I have this sort of dry cavity that's sort of, when I breathe in, it sucks in cold air and it's really, really sore. I sneezed. You see, I let a big sneeze out last night and I felt something pop. Or like something like, I don't know, like something like just flicked or popped or something. Something just went, or I don't know, just something, just say it popped. And it worried me a little. And now the new symptom is feeling of there's just like I couldn't call it a headache. There's just something there. It's hard to explain. It's like a draft from there to there. I was hurting my teeth as well. Yeah. That's how day 5 started. I think it's just all my yes, Benny, looking after the mother-in-law's dog again. I think it's just all this sinus is all sore. Don't feel bad apart from here. Apart from just from, if you could do an imaginary line for all around here and right down out this nostril. Weird. It's weird. Hello, I've just took a nosedive, day 5, and now I developed this headache. Well, I've had the headache since last night. It's probably a 4 out of, no, a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7. Maybe not even that, for maybe I'd say a 5 or 6 out of 10. Just right there. So I guess it's not going to be an easy ride for a while. Anyway, I'm going to lie down. Nora's upstairs, and she's negative. She's allowed to go about and about, she's been told, but she's upstairs. So I'm going to lie down on the sofa for half an hour, close my eyes, and hopefully try and rest this. I'm going to go and take paracetamol. Chatting later. Well, I have cancelled the undertaker for me because, well, you're right, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's took a nosedive for the terminals here. Laura sent out for this stuff. Sterimar, breathe easy daily. You put it up your nose, you squirt it twice in each nostril. They wanted to put up this nostril and squirted it. The headache was up there, it's gone. So Laura, I'm no longer feeling a headache anymore, so thank you. Just wish I could make you better.
Well, I'm alright, just a head cold.
Laura's really, really ill.
No, the lateral flow's negative.
Lateral flows are negative still, but she's now become very ill.
I'm not very ill.
Yeah, you're ill.
I'm fine.
But so thankfully my headache, so I still feel funny in my nose. My nose feels funny, but maybe that'll pass. Anyway, if I don't see you the rest of day 5, I'll see you tomorrow, day 6, which is Saturday. There's been a big development. Laura's in A&E. Laura took really unwell and rang the doctor, the emergency doctor, and they told her, she explained that she's had 3 PCRs, several lateral flows, all negative. She took really, really unwell. Her breathing's very laboured. She's pains in her lungs, cough, weakness. They said to her, get straight up into A&E. I was unable to take her, so she had to drive herself. So she's in A&E now. She's getting bloods done, she's getting x-rays done, scans done. So we'll finally find out what is wrong with Laura. I tested positive on Monday morning at this very time, 12:30. My result came back on Monday morning to say I was COVID positive. I got my test done on the Sunday because Laura was ill. As I said, Laura was ill. And she was negative. So after 3 negative three negative PCRs and several negative lateral flows, Laura's had enough. Laura took ill, so Laura's in A&E. Hopefully getting answers soon. Me, what an amazing wife I have. She sent out for this stuff. Never heard of it before in my life. And I stick it up my nose and I press it. I take the plastic cover off, obviously. Went in, my headache went away, just like that. My cough has got a little bit deeper in the chest area. I'm having pleuritic chest pain, but I'm fine. I'm honestly fine. Just worried sick about Laura. And I know I'll test positive when I do my my lateral flow at my day 6 lateral flow at 10 a.m. It's currently 12:35 now, so I'm home alone waiting for Laura. I'll not sleep. I had a bad night's sleep last night because I worried myself about the head. And all of a sudden I'll sleep well tonight, knowing that Laura's in hospital. And they say rest is the only way forward. So I'm going to watch something on my big. He is a presenting hero of mine. So I'm going to watch this for a while. I might watch some YouTube and then I'll maybe doze off a bit, but I'm currently worried about Laura. As always, my little pal is at my feet, watching me. So I will see you all later on, day 5. I shouldn't be out, but as you saw there, that's Laura walking to the PCR centre. Laura came home this morning about 5 o'clock. They told her to go home, she had the flu. And this morning there at 9:30 she tested positive for COVID on a lateral flow test. So she is going in to get a positive PCR. To find out if she's a positive PCR. So she's not fit to drive. She's had a walk up there, but she is just all jittery with her legs, so she's not fit to drive. So basically, I'm just gonna drive her here and drive her back again. I'm staying in the car. There's a wee window open, just a little bit of fresh air for me because I wore a mask. If people come to the car, I put on the mask. But so once she comes back out there, we'll go straight back home again. This is crap. I had a faint positive line in my lateral flow, so all's good. I am on the mend, but I would say Laura is just starting a very painful journey that she started on Sunday, but she's just testing positive now, so she's got probably 14 hard days ahead of her. So I have to look after her. So I'll check in a bit later. Oh, sorry. So this is day 6 now, and Laura has tested positive, and I'm still positive. I had a faint red line on my PCR, my lateral flow, and Laura went for PCR. So Laura, how are you feeling, darling?
Great.
And the cat of my word goes to not you. You don't look great. You look worse than I feel.
I'm fine.
So yeah, we're just sort of in the living room watching TV. I'm fed up looking at television. I just want to get out there. Now, whenever we get through this, we're going to America for 6 months. I don't know how we're going to afford it, but we'll do something. What do you think? Anyway, check in a wee bit later on. How are you feeling, Laura?
Tell me the word.
As you can see, Laura's really, really low. Today I feel as if I've come out of the cold with the remainder of facts of probably a bit of a sounding stuffy nose, but I'm alright. I'm still weak. Made the dinner there and just my legs are weak, but other than that I feel perfect. Still testing positive, 7 days on. 7 days. I've been stuck in this house. Although I love our home, Laura, I really do. I'm sick looking at it. I'm actually fed up looking at you. You gonna say anything back? I'm only waiting you. Why would I ever be fed up looking at you, my love? So yeah. If anything happens to day 7, I'll let you know. I'm trying to make these in between clips of days shorter because we're getting up to the hour. So once I test negative twice, then it will be the video over. Hopefully soon. Hi all, how you doing? This is day 8. Day 8, I'm feeling really well apart from tiredness and soreness and yeah. Mrs. Watson is feeling much better, aren't you, Laura?
I am.
She feels as if she's turned a corner. This is her day 2, is it?
No. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, day 4.
She's day 4 and I'm day 8, so hopefully I had a wee faint line this morning on my lateral flow. So it could mean that this is maybe the start. It could be just 10 days and I could be all out free. So here's to day 9. Is this day 8? Tomorrow's day 9 to be negative. See you later. Hello, how you doing? This is day 9. Something happened yesterday that I forgot to document. That's my cat's tail, by the way. Come on, out of there. I had a faint line yesterday morning, and about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon I did another test and I was negative. So I'm counting the negative as my first negative. And then this morning I got my second negative. I'm free. COVID nil, Joey 1. So I beat COVID. Laura's actually turned a corner. She's feeling a lot better. So yeah. But please know this is the end of the video because there's no point in carrying on this video. I will say that I'm easily tired still. Very, very sore from the lower back down to my feet whenever I do too much. I'm standing too long, or I'm very slow on my feet as well. So yeah, but it's one of those things. So that's it. I have no longer got COVID. I probably have long COVID, but at least COVID is no longer with me. The long COVID bit is probably something I'm gonna have to. I'll come out of eventually. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.